For 19 years, the World Trade Center has been presenting an annual global business conference to provide the latest on global trends, opportunities, and strategies for success.
We have students around the world right now, whether they are interning in Tokyo or Rome, some of our campuses, right? So we are here to help you.
I think we can all agree it's been quite a wild ride. Simply put, growth is slowing, not just here, but also worldwide. Balancing between making sure that we're preserving economic growth while also fighting off inflation. And the message here is that businesses, economies might need to rethink what worked in the past might not be working going forward, at least for the foreseeable future. So even though inflation was painful, the worst is likely behind us if we can reposition.
How does that affect the numbers, plus or minus?
The anticipation is that that government investment and commitment is going to spur on private investment as well.
Dr. Tang has been called many things, but included a Renaissance man, a leader of our time, and now adding the title of acclaimed author. And Maiken Scott, who is the host and creative director of WHYY's weekly health and science show, The Pulse.
I'm very excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
I knew that if I started the book with a global trade anecdote, that I would be invited to speak here at this conference. But what is local is also global.
Yeah.
Right?
I think was also a reminder how shockingly fragile this global system sometimes can be.
In this, what I call the next normal, we will have to face crises on a rolling basis. But this is not going to define us. We can do something to help in this crisis. But just to recognize that we're going to have to develop new skills as leaders to confront those challenges.
Yeah, it's a new era for leadership in a way.
Every moment is precious. It's really important to not take for granted the ability to gather like this, to come together and be together like this. I love to see people with innovative thoughts and innovative approaches succeed. We have to turn over leadership to the younger generations sooner.
Today, we focus on the 10 countries of Southeast Asia, from Brunei to Vietnam, that comprise what is known as the ASEAN region, representing the 7th largest economy in the world and one of the fastest growing regions as well.
It's great to be here in Philadelphia, and in fact, if I wasn't here today, I actually probably would be in Jakarta, Indonesia right now. Now is the time for U.S. business to really think through where are the other markets that we need to be prioritizing and engaging.
Can you explain how you've changed, how you've reinvented your business as well as your market focus?
It's been kind of tumultuous over the last few years.
No matter what country you're going, you need to prepare for local personnel.
Pennsylvania has a wonderful office in Southeast Asia. What do you think Made in USA means?
Every time they pick up a product, they will look where it's made. And I said, well, what do you think about Made in USA? And they say, oh, if I see that, I'll buy it right away. Because I know everything made in the USA is good.
When you establish yourself in one of these, in any country, it's based on relationships.
There's always something new, a new market, a way that the World Trade Center and their staff can help you.
What we see is that business is still happening internationally, and it will start to pick up more and more. So there's resources that are there to help companies do that type of work.
We see interest internationally here in Pennsylvania looking at our AI assets.
We all see AI in everything we do today. They're expanding in use and scale because of the lower cost of compute.
It'll be interesting to see what the trough of disillusionment looks like. It hits some peak and there's a period of disillusionment and it drops in interest.
It allows people who don't necessarily have common skill to do uncommon things very well.
AI has been an inseparable part of supply chain for decades.
If you're not yet a member of the World Trade Center or Greater Philadelphia, hopefully we've given you the motivation to join us, and you'll enjoy all of the benefits of being a member. And again, thanks to our sponsors for their generosity to ensure these programs can continue to be put on. And we look forward to seeing you again in the fall. Thank you.